All right, dogs. We're on episode 14 of Sakamoto Days. But before we get started, dog, I just want to say that there is gonna be shorter versions of this video on my reels and on my TikTok. I'm gonna put my TikTok right here, and I make sure to subscribe and comment. I am gonna do a review of Kagurabachi Volume 3. I've been holding off on it, but good stuff is coming, man. Before we start, who's best girl, Aoi or Lu? I just want to know, who do you guys like the best? And now let's get started with Sakamoto Days, episode 14. This anime actually keeps on getting better and better as we go along. We got Mommy Lu when she got drunk. We got baby boy Shin. And now we have a granny. All right, we start off the episode with the Sakamoto gang getting fixed up at this granny's place, right? And this place is basically a place where assassins go to get fixed up. And if you're actually watching this in the English dub version like I am, the granny that is voicing this, whatever. The person that is actually voicing the granny in Sakamoto Days, I think it's actually the granny from Dan the Turbo Granny. So, hey man, fun fact. Let's start off where we left off, dog. So we noticed that the guy that crushes everything, the meatball guy, he actually arrives to Sakamoto's, right? And he's actually looking for Sakamoto, and he finds Aoi, baby girl Aoi, dude. I was like, this guy's gonna kill her, dog. Okay, look, I haven't read none of the manga, so like this is all new to me. I really did think that when this guy showed up to the Sakamoto store and actually like threatened Aoi, because like he starts going like, where's Sakamoto, dog? And like he crushes the register. He breaks apart the damn register, and then he chokes her out, man. He assaults that girl. And I'm just like, damn, like I really thought Sakamoto was gonna show up and wipe the floor with this guy, man. Because I was about to jump into that screen. I was about to beat the crap out of him for touching my Aoi, okay? Just saying, dog. Anyways, but no, it's actually like the other thing. We find out that it's Negumo actually dressed up as Aoi, or his shape-shifting abilities. Real quick, this show is actually like starting to get into the superhero territory. So before we see Negumo clap that fool's cheeks, we actually jump to Heiyusuke. And Heiyusuke, he's comedy relief, dog. He's the world's best sniper, and he can't even snipe apart, right? So he goes like, oh, my grandma told me to look under if I ever have issues. And he looks under because he's on like the Tokyo skyscraper thing, and he sees apart from that height, right? I guess if you're a sniper, you have to have like good eyesight. So it is what it is, right? And he actually shoots the apart from like under him, you know, he's up here and like apart is on the floor level, and he shoots at him, right? It's very cool. Like, so apart grabs all his wires, and he's able to block the actual bullet from the sniper rifle like with his bare hands, right? That was sweet, dog. It's, you know, it's Sakamoto Days. Like, you have to not consider anything, like, you know, because if that thing would have shot your hand, it would have shattered everything. But you know what? This is a good show, right? As of right now, it's a good show. So that was hype, right? And he actually goes from full, let me redo that. And he actually goes like all the way up to Heiyusuke, where Heiyusuke's at. He's on the very top of the Tokyo Tower thing. And to me, I was like, holy shit, man, this looks like Spider-Man, because he starts swinging with the wires that he has. He calls them threads, so they're like metallic threads, and he's actually like swinging up there like if he was freaking Miles Morales or whatever. And it's funny because they actually reference Spider-Man in this episode. So, you know, very cool, Netflix. So once Apart reaches Heiyusuke, dude, Apart booty claps Heiyusuke's like butt cheeks, right? It's so funny, dude. His sniper rifle gets broken like every other episode, man. How many sniper rifles does this guy have? So before like Apart actually like destroys Heiyusuke's sniper rifle, he shoots randomly like down like to where the public's at, right? And then the sniper rifle gets shredded into pieces. And as Heiyusuke gets captured by Apart, he's about to tear him apart, hence his name. Sakamoto shows up and like slaps that fool across the face. He's like, yeah. And I guess Apart liked it because he's all like, oh, no one's ever slapped me this hard before. Yeah. Freaking cool, right? So like Heiyusuke got Sakamoto's attention from that distance, by shooting at him straight up, and he caught it with chopsticks. So yeah, pretty cool. All right, before we finish up that battle with Apart and Sakamoto, we actually jump back to Negumo versus the meatball guy, the tan dude. So it turns out that I really like Negumo. He's actually like a lot smarter than I give him credit, because most of the time he's a goofball. And I really enjoyed like the way he plays with them. He basically like stabs him on the neck with a fake knife, and he's all like, "Oh, dude, I didn't kill you." And like the meatball guy tries to get him, but he appears right behind. So Negumo has some crazy ass teleportation powers, right? Or he's just really fast. And I love the fact that like he's toying with him, but he's toying with him for a reason. He's actually trying to get Slur's number or find out more about Slur, because he takes away his phone and the guy doesn't notice until like he's actually looking through his contacts. And like he goes through his pockets, he has no useful information, right? And this is what I mean about like how Negumo is smart in using his powers. So the tan guy opens the fridge and like starts looking in the freezer, like just to see if Negumo's hiding in there. And like his reflection, it's not really his reflection, it's Negumo shape-shifting into him. And you just see his reflection turn around and smack the crap out of him, right? Very cool. It's something unique, I guess. And I like the fact that like he goes like, all right, I'm gonna give you your own way. I'm gonna let you choose how you die. So he basically has like a big ass briefcase, and it has like a metallic like metal clip looking thing, and it has different shapes, different blades or whatever. And he like goes like, I'll let you choose the number, and the guy's all like, nah, I'm not letting you choose for me. You stop playing with me. And like Negumo's fast enough to throw the dice into his mouth. So as the guy like takes the dice out of his mouth, he lands on number 3. That was cool, right? Negumo straight up decapitates the shit out of him, man. It's graphic, it's pretty dope. I had a kick to it. Very good, right? And we wrap up this episode with Sakamoto versus Apart. And this is so weird. Okay, so like as they were fighting, we find out that like Sakamoto's like transformation when he gets thin is actually considered like a superpower. It's not just something that happens, it's an ability that Sakamoto has, which is really weird, you know? So before he actually left the place where he was getting a massage, Granny actually like smacked him in the stomach, but that was on purpose to lock away his skinny form. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and it basically becomes like this, like, I don't know how to say this, like this self-acceptance speech in an anime, which is the freaking funny. But it's saying like, oh, Sakamoto's fat and like he relies too much on his skinny form, so he has to learn how to rely on his fat form because he's only at 30% in his fat form. It's just like this like whole acceptance like lesson thing for Sakamoto, and we find out that he actually fights like a tank in his fat form, and we leave the episode in this really cool elevator fight. It was really good. That whole last scene was good. And we don't finish the episode. We leave off in that typical anime cliche where it goes like, all right guys, now I'm having fun, and it ends. But yeah, that was it for Sakamoto Days episode 14. There's actually a really cute post-credit scene in this episode with Osaragari, the goth girl, and the blonde dude. I forget his name. Shibuya or something like that. I don't know. They have a really cute day. It's a really cute post-credit scene, taking a cue from Marvel. And I'll see you guys later, man. Oh, make sure to comment and subscribe too.